Maybe you, as someone who had a ringside seat for some of these things, could give us a couple of Paris highlights and things that you went, wow, maybe not everyone saw that, but this was incredible.
Yeah, I think there were some of the more obvious ones, which you kind of have to point out, which, you look at somebody like Katie Ledecky, who very quietly, by the way, Katie is not a bragger. I mean, she just gets in the pool and swims faster for longer than any other woman. And I think she won her fourth gold medal, which was in the 1500 meter, which, when you think about 16 years of dominance at an event that is that grueling, that's just a stunning achievement. And the way she does it, in the classy way, it just makes it even more profound. And then you look at the fresh story in the pool with Leon Marchand, the Frenchman, who came out of nowhere and also won 4 gold medals. But I think what was really interesting about that was, I think he turned on what was a fairly apathetic, French country. The French weren't all that excited about the Olympics being in Paris. Many of the Parisians left town for the first week, and all of a sudden Marchand started winning and the town started filling up again. And the patriotism that the French started showing was really, cool to see.
It must have been cool to be. Were you in the arena for that?
Yeah, I was in the arena for 2 of his golds. The first one,
because watching. I mean, I'm a bit of an imbecile when it comes to swimming, but watching the breaststroke and watching them clapping and chanting every stroke, that must have gone right through you.
It was really, really inspiring to see this guy, who I'm sure, those that know swimming figured he was probably a top contender. Obviously, you don't win 4 golds just out of the blue, but I don't think the French people were ready for it. And it was really, really inspiring to see them get so excited for him and for all the Olympians. They started showing up in droves. So that was really fun. The Simone Biles story, you have to mention. Here's a woman who, had all eyes on her, probably felt that she had something to prove, even though she really didn't. And she came out and she proved it. She led the Americans to the team gold. And then in the individuals, she actually hurt her ankle and competed on a bad ankle and still managed to win bronze and graciously, applaud, the gold and silver medal winners. So she was fantastic. But, one of the things I think, Karl, that gets overlooked about the Olympic movement, we try really hard at NBC to make sure it continues to grow, is the Paralympic movement. And when you want to, point towards inspiration, and soaring achievement, and you do it across virtually every athlete there. I mean, just being there is an incredible achievement. And the way you see the Paralympians support one another is really, really cool. There's a young guy from America called Ezra Freck, who was favored to win gold in the high jump and the 100 meter, was a little bit less of a lock for him. And he won both. He's attending USC and running track in an able-bodied scholarship, first ever. And that to me is really, really inspiring. And when you think about 4 years from now in LA, Ezra's going to be a big story in the LA Paralympics and continue to drive the message forward that, Paralympian athletes are every bit as competitive and deserving of, the credit as the able-bodied Olympians.